Right, all I've started to do is give it a couple of coats of gesso. I am going to eventually paint it with white acrylic, but I wanted to use the gesso first so it would then hide a lot of the colours that were on the actual box itself, and that way gesso is a lot cheaper than using the acrylic. Well, the acrylic I've got anyway, it is. Switch it on. So yeah, and you don't have to be exceptionally neat when you're painting this, but it does help, simply because I find that if you don't give it some nice smooth layers with the gesso, when you come to put your top coat on of your acrylic, it then looks bumpy and messy and things like that. So I always find if you can just be as neat as you possibly can, it's better, but don't panic too much. And like I say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it 2 coats of the gesso, and then hopefully I'll only have to use 1 coat of the acrylic. And I am such a messy painter, I really am. I did a degree course a couple of years ago in fine art, and how the places I used to come home finding I'm covered in paint. It was in my hair, it was on my face, it was all up my arms. I'm such a messy painter. I really don't know how I manage it. Just give it a bit of a dry and then I can do another coat. And as you can see, I haven't painted it all yet because obviously I needed to dry that before I could dry this bit, I should say, before I did the other bit. So, sorry, I know this is boring watching paint dry. But I just wanted you to see, Mandy, what I was actually doing, because I know you're panicking about it in a way. Right, I'll just carry on. Oh, and you'll have to excuse me as well because I'm videoing on my iPad and I don't know how to pause it, because if I pause it, it seems to finish it completely, so then I'm stuck. So I don't know how to do that. Is that a bit of, oh no, that's the other side I've done, isn't it? Of course it is. Okay. I was actually thinking about this yesterday, Mandy, when you'd asked me to do the tutorial, and I thought it would actually make a nice little gift for someone if you could do smaller size, you know. It's like a little Christmas gift. Oh, the side's not. So you see it's not going on properly because it's still wet. Okay, let's just dry this off a bit again. The other thing you're going to need is some foam board or thick chipboard. If you've only got chipboard, you're going to have to glue a few pieces together to get a decent mantelpiece. and the base bit, I don't know what that's called on a fireplace, hearth, that's what it's called. So them two actually need to be quite thick, so foam board is great for it, because then you only need to use one piece. But like I say, if you haven't got any of that, glue a few pieces of chipboard together. Sorry, as you can see, I'm just drying it. So I like about gesso, it seems to dry a lot quicker than acrylic as well. Oh, this seems to be taking a long time. Spoke too soon, didn't I? Okay. Right. Oh, it's still a bit wet. Okay, I'm just going to give it another coat of acrylic. Right, and in fact I'm going to stop this video now because you're just going to see me painting and trying it and stuff like that. So all I'm going to do is give it another couple of more coats of acrylic, of gesso, sorry, and then I'm going to put some acrylic on it, just white acrylic. Oh, do you know what I've forgotten to do? I'm such a dope. I've forgotten to glue the blooming things on. Oh, what an idiot. Right, these should be stuck together now anyway. Yeah, they are. Right, so, scrap everything I just said. Before you paint, put these on really. These are better to be put on before you paint it. Why I didn't do that before, I don't know. Completely went out of my head. Numpty. Right, okay. So basically, figure out where I want it. I don't want it to go right at the very bottom. I want it to go about there. I want it. Yep. Yep, that's where I want that one. Okay, so this is how I'm going to glue them on. Alright, I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side, and then when I come to do the top three here, oh, I can't get the clamp on there because of having that inside bit there at the top of the fireplace. So what I did was I just put them on first. Whoops. Finding out where I wanted them. Like that. Make sure they're all as level as you can possibly get them, otherwise it's going to look a bit odd. Is that the long one? That's the long one. Where's the short one gone? Oh, there it is. And then just put a heavy weight on top of it.